Welcome back, ghouls and goblins. Thank you all so much for taking the time to support the channel. I hope you're having an absolute magical day. The cheat hook has officially been banned from standard with Magic the Gathering Arena. You will not see it anymore. So, how does this affect not only the surrounding meta through all of the different aggro and token decks that I assume we'll see rise to power, but the mono black deck itself, can it survive against these other decks? So that's kind of our goal today, is to dip our toes back into the competitive pool, see what the meta's like, use mono black without the meat hook, and see how it performs, right? So definitely we're going to do our best to break down the new deck list, talk about the strategies, the synergies, showcase this within our Mythic rank gameplay footage against the best decks and players in the world. Finally, wrapping up with our final thoughts deck review, and of course our pack opening. But before we get to our deck list today, I do want to give a massive shout out and thank you to Fine Microphones for hooking us up with the latest mic. Now, I've been wanting a new mic for a while. This will be my last stand with a USB-based microphone before going to our type device. So I want the audio on the channel to be as crisp, as clean as possible. So don't hold back. Let me know how this Fine mic sounds in the description, in the comments below, and we'll go from there. And of course, we'll have a link for this if you want to check it out for yourself. But let's take a look at the deck, dude. All right, here we are within our main client, and shout outs to our farming guide that we just talked about recently, almost at 1 million gold. We are playing mono black, and it is the new mono black today, a standard 60 card best of 1 build with a 15 creature to 21 non-creature ratio. We do have an average mana value of 2.6 and 24 lands in the build, so a very quick deck, and it should be very consistent because it is that mono color. So the mana consistency should basically be as hard as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and usually you'll win the game at that point with the build. So it's still very aggressive, as we will demonstrate within today's gameplay footage. But so you're going to notice that there's no meat hook here. That's gone. See you later. It is a big loss to the deck. Now, I know people are on both sides of the fence with this one, saying, oh yeah, I like the ban, or that wasn't the card to be banned. And again, that is what we are trying to discover today. I'm replacing it with Bloodline Culling. That's going to be the first card that we try to replace the Meat Hook Massacre. Now, I know nothing can replace it, but we can do our best. Of course, now this is going to be instant speed for 3, which, again, is really nice. Creature tokens get -2/-2 until the end of turn, so it only affects tokens. But it is a field wipe at that. Getting rid of the wedding festivities, those 3/1/1s or those 2/1/1s, whatever they, 3/2/2s, whatever they happen to be, right? So this is going to be really nice there. And it becomes viable because it doubles down, and you can choose either one of these modes. Target creature gets -5/-5 until the end of turn. So, whether it's single target removal for that -5/-5, which, let's be honest, takes everything. Looking at you, Shieldred. But it also takes care of, that wedding festivities, those announcement tokens that do come out, and maybe any other tokens that we do see try to make their way into the meta, because without Meat Hook, I think that there's going to be a couple players tempted to build some token decks. So I think that Bloodline Culling is just well positioned right now. Again, that's basically what we've changed with the deck. To wrap things up, turn 1 sleeper, you just started. It's a 1/1, you can dump mana into it. 1 mana, it's a 2/2, 2 mana after the 1 mana, it becomes a 3/3, and 3 mana after the 2 mana, it's going to get +1/+1, bringing it to 4/4. We'll draw a card, lose 1 life. We can repeat that last ability over and over, stacking the +1 counters, losing additional life, but drawing cards. And now that's the really important part here. Our turn 2, we've got the Underdog, fair and playable card, 3/2. This isn't as good without the Meat Hook, because, you're not dealing damage to them when you self-sack through the Blitz ability like you typically would. So, it is a little bit of a thing there, but still a great card. Blitz for 4, pay 2 life. The Underdog can be cast from your graveyard. It will have haste. It will self-sacrifice, and you will draw a card, which we love. We also have the Bankbuster. 4/4 Vehicle Crew for 3. It has 3 counters on it. When it enters, you can pay 2, tap it, remove a counter, draw a card. When you run out of counters, create a treasure. Create a 1/1, which is fantastic as well. And that 1/1 is a pilot, which means it can crew vehicles as though its toughness were 2 greater, which means it can crew 3 for the Buster. Moving on, our turn 3 is looking like a Graveyard Trespasser. 3. It has ward, discard a card, so it's always going 2 for 1. Oh, that's good. Of course, whenever it enters the battlefield, you get to exile a card from a graveyard, whether it be a creature or non-creature, up to you. If it is a creature, they're going to lose 1 life. You're going to gain 1 life. Daybound, Nightbound, it's a 4/4, getting that little bit of a buff, and now you're exiling 2 cards from a grave, so potentially dealing 2 damage, gaining 2 life, which is really nice. We can also play on turn 3, Liliana of the Veil, 3 loyalty for 3+1. Each player discards a card, -2. Target player sacrifices a creature, and then -6, separating all those permanents that target player controls. It's 2 piles, and they get to choose one, sacrificing the rest. Turn 4, well, hi Shelly. The Apocalypse is upon you for 4. It's a 4/5 with Death Touch, and whenever you draw a card, you gain 2 life, and whenever an opponent draws a card, they're going to lose 2 life, so this is just going to win you basically every single game, if left alone. Of course, we do have Sorin the Mithras as well for 4 mana, 4 loyalty when he enters, +1, looking at the top card of your library, and you may reveal a card, putting it into your hand and losing the life total as equal to its mana value. Of course, you get lands for free, which is pretty cool, working through your library at an expedited rate is never bad. -2, creating a 2/3 vampire, flying, lifelink, -7, dealing 13 damage and gaining 13 life. 13 damage is to any target. Invoke Despair on 5. Stop it, bro. Sorcery speed. Target opponent sacrifices a creature. If they can't, they lose 2 life and then draw a card. Repeat the process for an enchantment and planeswalker as well. Potentially draw 3, deal 6 damage. Woof. And then kind of filling around this with some removal. We have cut down for 1, sorry, at instant speed, destroying target creature with total power and toughness less than 5. We have March of the Wretched Sorrow for 1+X at instant speed, dealing X damage and gaining X life. We can reduce the cost of its casting mana by 2 for each black card we exile from our hand, which is some removal / life gain. And the Infernal Grasp, 2 mana, instant speed, destroy target creature. You lose 2 life, so it's a nice balance between the two. And again, Shoulder is going to help us gain that life. The Trespasser helps us gain that life. Meathook is no longer gaining us life. We have the Reliquary, which we can sack, draw. It is what it is. It's pretty cool. And then, the Mire to bring back a creature for Planeswalker. Play. So that is the deck. Bloodline Calling, I don't think Drag to the bottom is good in mono black whatsoever. It should be run in a multicolor deck. The single color, we have a couple different options, but I really did want to start with culling and see if we needed to go from there. And so far, so good. But you guys see this in today's gameplay footage. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the video. Don't forget. And remember, at the end, we're going to tear into this pack. Don't go anywhere. Let's play some Magic. So I'm literally keeping this hand because I love these lands so much. Look at these things. Oh my lord. I made fun of the set. I was calling it Unfunity because they're from the Unfinity, like infinity, but it's a joke that made itself. That's really why I was making it. But I do find these lands to be just fantastic. So good. Liberator? Dude, that's interesting. I'm gonna swing, see what you do. No blockage. We play the Doogie. If they would have blocked, we could have pushed up the sleeper for 1 and then played the other sleeper. It's good it gets kicked, hitting us for 4. 2. Right. Same either way. Does the Liberator threaten us? Not really. Thing? Not really. Let's hold off and see where we get to. It is night, which I don't appreciate. Why we take care of the other guy and starred. So are they gonna kick this? Do, yeah. They might have protection. See it. Yes. Big hit, no blocks. 7 damage. Whoa. So Soren will die. Life gain's very valuable though.
I bring my own army.
It's good. Not attack. Squee does attack. What the? They have like a shock or something. Where's that meat hook? We could use that right about now, huh? Oh no. 4.
I will not spare you. Dire times call for dire tactics.
Trample damage. It's brutal. So is the that squee. That's very good too. Maybe we yeah, maybe we draw land underneath its invoke and play the sleeper. That's the only way. We only get 1 draw? Oh yeah, that's for the planeswalker. Damn it. This is gonna be close. This is gonna be very close. Yes, here comes the squee. That's like 6 damage. Gaining 2, stopping 2. Interesting. Still here, down to 1, up to 3.
Humiliated again.
And for free off the
Love
top.
for knowledge, a fair trade.
Bankbuster, their token, double draw, 4 damage. Play the sleeper. No attacks. We have to get very lucky. Trade. Mono down to 4, Soren to 1.
Steer your hand, mortal.
Land off the top, very good.
Nothing on Innistrad is free.
Underdog to block anything. Busters to draw. Yeah, yikes, right? Oh, no meat hook needed, baby. That was close. We were super dead like that whole match. Okily dokily. Keeping 7, 2, 3, 4 is fantastic. We have the land. Just so many perfect options here. Like multiple turn 3 options, multiple turn 4 options. We love it. First, I will hit. And then we force a discard, I believe. Yes, I throw away my 5th land.
To regret it. Drop it.
Get out of here. They throw away a herd migration. Now this can... oh, and they do it here. Great. Gain 3 life. Grab a basic land card, revealing it, putting it into their hand. First we hit. And we plus.
I'm tired of your secrets.
I'm going to throw Sorin, and I'm going to double drop for the turn. Because I think they have a single target. Oops. Drag is not good in mono black because it'll only be X equals 2, right? Or, you know, 1 plus 2. Or 0 plus... Oh, 1 plus 1. Jesus. HGG. Math! It gets 1 for the black land and plus 1 for 2. For 4 mana, that is not good. If you're in a mono black deck. If you're running a multiple colored deck,
I'm
that's
not
fine.
interested in dying today.
They had multiples. Good for them. Let's see what else they have. We'll need a 3rd. We'll need maybe a ley line or something. Oh, looking at the top 6. Sorry, top 5. Not the plus 1 here. Woof. Putting 2 of them into your hand. Then losing 2 life. That's actually not bad at instant speed 3. Get a little shadow prophecy in you. There's the ley line for 1. Okay, cool. Cool. Creature out. Buster out. Pass turn. It's quite the hill to climb here. Let's slam. Thanks for the follow. Reminder that all our content coming out on YouTube early for the members. An ad-free experience. Much fun. I mean, we're at 18, they're down to 6. Got some removal. Potential to hit for quite a bit of damage. 2 cards in their hand. Oh, no. That is very bad. Goodbye, Bankbuster. Oh, no. I don't know if you want to hit here. Choose not to. Respectable. Fifth land in. Smash the Widow. Hit first. Sure. We'd still have to discard. So whether we keep it in hand or not just means we miss out on this. Take the sleeper. Alright, we're still gonna lose this. Kiki transforms as well. If they bounce something of their own, then we'd have nothing to discard, so they do bounce our Trespasser by discarding, which is fine. It's good value, though. As good as we're gonna get. Oh. God. Oh my god. Becky. If you know, you know. Now that is a top deck. Ooh-wee. They're gonna give us the Kami. Ooh-wee. Down to 3, 2 cards in hand. Okay. Down to 1. They lose 2 life with this card. Ooh-wee. They better be big cards, baby. Rex damage. What do we have? The Trespasser does it for us. Invoke can do it. Oh, they gain 3 life. Okay. Never mind. Never mind, then. Still want a Trespasser off the top. Thank you very much. Where's that spitter? There he is. And another creature. Why not, dude? Okay, they're discarding and finding a field wipe. Meat Hook wildcards have been distributed. I mean, a wipe's a wipe. The block's not going to change anything, right? You just get the treasure. But 1 card in hand. And the top deck of a freaking century. Invoke despair. Invoke despair. But, you know, we've seen this now on both sides of the spectrum where Invoke has saved the day and when it has not. So, I don't know, it goes either way, I guess. All right, we're going to keep 7. Looking for the 3rd land. I assume we find it. Certainly hope so. That's actually one thing that's been really nice today is the land draws have been, like, really smooth. Almost making the game fun, believe it or not. Win or lose. It's nice when things just, like, flow without going terribly bad right off the start. Look at these fucking lands. And I was impressed with mine. Holy dude. Whatever. I'll probably regret that in a second. As they play another creature. Way worse to deal with. There it is. I mean, we still do. Nothing's a baby wanted to. I might regret that as well. There's some questionable plays being made here. Questionable plays. I mean, these are expert plays. Never question me. The top of my game. Hit for 5. Down to 11. Okay. Kind of liking the feeling of Soren here. Oh, no, we're not. Underdog. Get out of town. Bad dog. Bad dog. Oh, that's fun. And now we got a good blocker. Look at us go. And now they have to discard a card. That ward ability is good. Right? Just like, it always goes 2 for 1. It's like unavoidable. Oh, now they get 1. Shit. Frustrating. And they can sack this as the creature. Eat ya. Okay. Well, I mean, we've got better art, right? I'm trading. Dude, what's mine say? You know? You didn't even get a creature. I'm confused. They must have something. What could go wrong? Clear the creature. 4 damage, double draw. Let's go. This is allowable. I mean, the life gain in this situation is just so good. And then it's a pretty good field state as well, right? Oh, they have removal? Nice. Go play, go play, go play. If this is a creature, they're very lucky. We only pay 1 for March. Oh, that is so good. Sorin and March. This late in the game, only paying 1 for 7 life gain? Woo! That locks it up. Without doubt, that's going to lock it up for us. They may kill it themselves to avoid this. Like, if they had removal, they might have killed it themselves, so we didn't gain that much life, as it would have died anyways. Oh, Lord have mercy. We're taking it home. It's nighttime? I like the draw. I like the draw. Spare D. Going first with a 1-drop. With a... There are 2 drops, I guess you could call them. And a beautiful 3-drop. Try to save March for later on in the game, because it gets better as the game goes on. Well, we got a top 500 player here for 57. I don't know if we'll be able to survive. Just give them a second to log in to the Twitch stream. It's very important to see your opponent's hand before you start playing a match, right? This is one of the key components to winning. Every competitive player knows this. Like, you sit down at a table across your opponent, you go over there, you look at their hand, and then you come back and sit down again and start playing the match. And then, like, you know, maybe mid-game or even after every draw, you sneak over to their side of the table, just kind of like look at their hand. Ooh! I'm just kidding. They're probably playing on their phone. That's all. Alright? They're just playing on their phone, okay? And then turn here. What are we cooking with? The removal. Oh! Okay. I mean, goodbye, Trespasser, right? Of course, you know this means war. Okay. Now, if they field wipe us, we're in a bad spot. Yeah, maybe they were just skateboarding. If you know, you know. That's fantastic. It's got to be the phone thing. Take the draw. Push your friend up as well. It's pretty cool how we're able to do so much off this 2-1 drops, you know? Like, that is versatility at its best. Getting the job done, fulfilling the role no matter what it is. Just like slurping up that extra mana, you know? 1 Wandering Emperor coming straight up. These things are unavoidable, though. Ha ha ha. You got me. We lose our sleeper.
You started this fight, but
It's your
I'm
life.
going to end it.
For 2 mana, we could push it down. Well, we may as well just take that damage here. We could have prevented their life gain, but we can just
get for hurting my people.
basically take it here. I'm gonna take this now before they can activate +1 ability on anything. Just get out of town! 4 cards in hand. 8 life. Probably another Emperor. Let's find out. Let's find out together. I'm not going to pay into it if I don't have to. Do something else. Like play an Apocalypse? Guarantee this gets dealt with. There's no way that this survives. It's either countered or immediately removed. There's untapped mana, 4 cards in hand. You know, if you can't beat this, you deserve to lose, as 666 always says. There you go, and they beat it, so... Say, I do not deserve to lose. I deserve to win. That's how I feel. This duel ain't big enough for the both of us. But decides to draw main phase for a land. Bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see how it works out for them. They get it. None of them are loss of life or pain lands. Neither of them. None of them. That doesn't sound correct. None of them, dude. Salute. Good game. That was the final blow. None of them, dude. Alright, we're going to go first here. Obviously, we're keeping the hand. I'm not sure I need to tell you why. You'll figure it out. Play a few matches, you'll understand. No. First, we need a 4th land Sheoldred Shuffler. Not quite yet, dude. Settle down. Let's hit for 1. Pull any potential mana, right? Unless our creature has an immediate impact in-game, we always want to be casting it on our 2nd main phase. This is one of the simplest things to improve, you know, yourself as a player. There are situations in when you should spend all of your mana for the turn and, you know, play that creature, play whatever it happens to be on your 1st main phase, right? Maybe you're opening up your attacking lanes. Maybe that creature has another effect and entered the battlefield, or, you know, like a removable effect tied to it. Otherwise, you know, your opponent knows that you have nothing else left for the turn. They're left to do as they will without any interaction on your end to come. So, you know, it's always really nice just to do a little smashies. And I'm playing behind the curve because they're mono blue. So if it is a syncopate to exile it, no, Dimic Despair. This is fine. We still get access to it from the grave, but if it was a syncopate, it would exile it instead, which would be heartbreaking because I really plan on replaying that card more. I'm gonna sink into the sleeper. 1 Fading Hope has already been dealt with, so as long as this can remain in play, we should be okay. Hitting for 2 here. Again, pulling interaction. Seem to find it. This would trim the power of their Djinn. No, they say. I want Lily's sacrifice ability. I want Infernal Grasp as removal. I want Invoke Despair. Again, let's hit for 2. One more Trespasser, please. Impulse, looking for the counterspell. Syncopate does it. Disappear will handle it. We get free and clear here. Let's start eating at their graveyard, reducing the power of Jin when it enters play. Well, trying to, anyways. We're gonna fill their graveyard here with more. Here he is, 4/4. Big old Doogie in the house. Try opening up our attack lane. Nope. Ouch. They have 3 cards in hand. Their mana is reduced by 1. They cast this for 3 of instant and sorcery spells through the Jin. So they have 2, basically 3, maybe even 4 if they cast 2 key drops. Oh, we're bricking. That's gonna be that. We will hit. We will grab their Deluge. So here's the question. Is it a slip out the back or is it a counterspell? It's a counterspell, they can cast it anyways. We're going to do it on their upkeep for maximum effectiveness. Okay. Now we do it now. Or the draw. They have to have it in hand. You dirty dog. Good for them. Well, when you've got it, you've got it. Good for them. Unbelievable. Getting hit for 7, right? Oh my lord. Have mercy. It goes tonight. We have no removal till 5 because we bricked for 3 turns in a row, so that's just sitting there. We're dead next turn. We're going to deal 2 damage here, gain 2 life, up to 9. Hopefully that makes the difference. We're hitting for 6 here, potentially 7. You just go for it. I think force him to have it, and it was a good game of Magic either way. Of course you do. Of course you do. Force him to have it. There's no forcing here. You dirty dog, right? We potentially had lethal there. That's close as it gets. And if they have any instant or sorcery, that will equate to lethal. What a dirty dog. Who's a dirty doogie? A good game, though. Look how close that is. Look how close that is. They just happen to have every single answer. They always do, you know? Alright, I mean, turn 1 is here, turn 2, turn 3, turn 4, but only 2 lands, so this is going to be a stretch. Less so now. Very good. Just looking for that 4th land for Shelly. Selesnya thinks they can take advantage of no meat hook. Is it an enchantment build? Is it a token build? Enchantment. I mean, the death touch has to go eventually. They can take it if they want. I try to de-incentivize them by showing them the underdog first. Because they're like, oh, well, I should save the death touch for the underdog instead, but they ain't having it. They recognize that that's a draw engine, that they're going to have to deal with it eventually, so, you know, why not grab it now? Which is fine. I think that was the smart play for them. Don't you... freaking guy, huh? I'm gonna kill the naturalist before they get any other cost reductions. And then Shelly's on 4. Perfectly curved. They have 3 cards in hand. I hope they use their exile now. Oh, it would be double exile. Oh, Lord. I'm gonna hold on to it. I can't fall for that. The double exile would be brutal, bro. I'm gonna try to bait out literally anything else. Like, just... please, take anything. And it's not gonna get better. I'm gonna keep feeding them these trespassers. You're up. Weaver wants to make its move. Lily with the sacrifice. Ayo, River!
Something suspicious is going on.
Goodbye, naturalist. We'll see you later. I doubt they keep the visitor over the naturalist, yeah. No blocks. We're on double block patrol, and now that Lily's here, they're super incentivized to act on that exile, right? If they have it. And then we strike. Being a little bit more patient than we typically are. That's one thing I should probably practice more of. Patience. I don't think people with ADHD have patience, though. You know? What is that? Oh, wow. I can't believe they dropped the life gain. That's interesting. They could double this for literally a massive hit. Chico's a good card. Pretty freaking busted, dude. I'm just gonna chump block. No problem with this at all. Now Lily survives too. Interesting. Do I give them Lily? Nah. Need that removal.
Drop it.
And I can't throw Shieldred. So this is heartbreaking. But I think we need to move forward with Liliana. What do you say, girl? Ready to take the next step? +1/+1? I guess not even. Well, actually, probably +1/+1, because I don't really want to... if we're forced to kill her. Sure, but... oh, no. Nice on the thing there. They just need a second white source. Do we give them the buff up? Or we kill this visitor right now? Because if they have another land, we need to wait. No, because if they have another land, it'll be out of reach anyway, so we take it now. Fucking take that shit right now, Dougie. They have to select the target. Weird. Only getting +2, right? We can still deal with it at 5, so whatever. Oh, there it is. There it is. Dude, what's mine say? What's mine say? Dealing with Catilda. We block. Sadly. And then we sack. Boom, dude. Nice kill. That's a chump block. This is a self-sacrifice did by Weaver.
Typical. It's no fun. Haven't you ever heard of personal space?
Underdoogie, and then we'll cut down Michiko as it flips. I've been so patient on this Apocalypse, it's not even funny. The draw is good. Two draws is unacceptable. All right. Now they exile it, right? We've given them enough turns to draw one. Shit. Okay. Not quite. Still in okay shape. Kind of, sort of. Let's get after it. I want that Catilda exiled. Triple block my Apocalypse, bro. I dare you. I triple dog dare you, dude. Well, kind of really only like a double dog, because there's two of them, but maybe Catilda's, you know, all dogs go to heaven, spirit and whatnot. Try to tie that, you know, somehow logically together. Interesting. I mean, I don't think those are worth blocking. They are a little low on life. Down to 3. We're going to take things a little bit further, I think, here. Take that Wiver. Go down to 2. Go and gain life. Three cards in hand. Little bit of life gain on the side. Oh, circling my Trespasser. Discarding their last card. Was Broken Wings. Interesting. Hit for 4. They're back at it. Look out, world. Underdoogie for the draw. Lily for the sacrifice. Open up the attack lane, potentially. I would bet that they sacrifice Catilda, though. That's what I would do for sure, and then replay it next turn, yeah? Just saying, dude. Good play. We gotta try, though, open up the attack lanes as much as possible. Again, they need to block at least Shieldred, which brings down the power and toughness of Catilda, of course, as it's an enchantment. Hey, yikes, taking 3. We draw, gain 2 life. So Tilda out. Lily dead. They're gaining 4 life, 5. Then we'd hit for lethal. Defending is not really an option. Right? We just passed and they'd lose. So they have to hit. And then that ends in the same situation. Good game. Maybe they've got something, I don't know. Agreed, +6 for 1.
Sorry, I'm not interested in dying today.
There we go. Beautiful. All right, let's go first here. Play swamp into our sleeper, into our Doogie Doos. Well, maybe we go Buster then Doogie and immediately crew hit for 4. It's a little bit more aggro. And, well, Spell Pierce hits that, doesn't hit the Doogie. So I'm actually going to go Doogie. They're going to need to hope. Fading hope, right? Hit for 1. Let's go. Dude, you tap out? You tap out, bro? So they should have cast this on their end step, right? Like there's... Now I know that there's no Fading Hope. Now I know that there's no Spell Pierce. And now I know that they're a bad player. I'm kidding. We all make mistakes like that. So I'm going to sneak that Buster in play, you know? No disrespect meant. My apologies. I'm a toxic personality. They will make it disappear. Good on you. Let's hit for 2. Try it again. Pretty please? Maybe if we ask nicely, you know? No! They don't care how nicely we ask. Let's get frickin' wrecked, dude. Let's end that turn. I might. Don't test me. Do it. Do it. Oh, wow. Not like that. Shit, bro. If only I had my 5th fucking land. Do it, bro. Do it, bro. Bruh. 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 Dude, what's mine say? Paid actor into the top 1800. Bruh. Now, if you guys want to know the secret command to win games, just utter that 3-4 times to your screen, and, well, look at that. All right, we're going to go first, you know, 1-drop. But, you know, there's a pretty cool 2-drop. Pretty cool, pretty cool. We'll see how slow they play. The slower they play, the more acceptable it is going to be to lead with that Bank Buster. Because we don't need to, you know, get in the way of anything with the underdog. It's a creature. It's got boards. Yeah, they're going fast, eh? It is what it is. Let's just build to 5, right? Not that hard. Interesting. I'll show you mine if you show me yours. Yeah? Fine.
Keep it to yourself. Next turn, we'll double drop these 4s. Dockside Chef making an appearance since Meathook's disappearance. Imagine running an Anvil deck right now without the hook. In Standard. They must have braids. Easy, dude. I'm going to take the draw engine. Give me that chef, baby. What's for dinner? Some noodles. Maybe some chicken, some egg. There's an eyeball in there. Uh-oh. An isball. Let's just hit. Play both of our cards. 2 cards in 1 turn is always great. And then, you know, invoke on curve, sure. You know, fair and it's playable, yeah. Seems all right. I like the Scion. Now that is a good card here. We will block though, so we're not taking any damage. They don't get to draw, so no land. Still no damage dealt here. They do kill the Doogie Doos though. There's no attack, so I'll just keep the Bankbuster off play. Even though, you know, that crew was available, there's no need. And say goodbye. No Meathook needed. Just fair and playable. Why not take 1 extra damage? Down to 3. I'm not sure I see a way out of this. I mean, we're definitely dealing at least 1 damage next turn. This acts as a crew also, so yeah, that's definitely game. Maybe they play the black land and have a cut down. I guess I could take the underdog. Sorry about your luck, friend. 1426. What a jump. Holy, we're on a little bit of a streak, it must appear here.
Oakley dokley. So, honestly, my opinion, mono black seems all right. Not super fucked up. Let's be honest, those are the words we're looking for. But you know, it seems to be a little bit more balanced. You know, we got really close with mono blue, we got really close with mono red. Literally right there looking to beat them, but it comes down to that 1 turn of interaction, which is cool. And now I like games of Magic when it is a close back and forth match, right? It comes down to like the last play, you know, due to 1 interaction a couple turns ago or something like this, right? So it just feels like a healthier game. Of course, you know, we've only played a handful of matches or something with the new deck in the new meta so far, but honestly, you know, I'm not dissatisfied with the band. I think it's pretty good. It doesn't handicap the deck substantially to the point that it's unplayable. It's still a very good deck to rank up with. We went from like 97% to top 1400, so that's very nice to see. But it just feels a little bit less abusive, a little bit less can't lose. And the Meathook, let's be honest, it was that factor. The sustained life gain was ridiculous. Wiping the field was pretty good. And then, you know, dealing extra damage didn't help your opponent out at all after that. So I'm happy to see it. I think it's a good ban. I know a lot of people disagree with me. Definitely let me know your opinions in the comments below as we tear into this pack. All right, so it's actually, full disclosure, been a few minutes since I filmed the video because we've been waiting for the new bands in Standard, right? So I have not opened a pack in a few days. I'm excited. You know, I want to get in here. I'm going to tear into this. First up, it is the Claw. I love these full arts. Speaking of full arts, check out the stained glass Oris. Green screen, absolutely doing its job perfectly. And then, you know, we're into this limited garbage, as I call it. Call, strike team, charge, thrill of possibility, joint exploration. I'm actually going to set that to the side. I like that card. I also like the knight. That's worth keeping. Song, the captain, cool. I already have so many copies of it. An alt art pilgrim. Actually, believe it or not, I have a bunch of that. The partisan, interesting. That's our rare for the set. And then a holographic missionary, which is a pretty cool card as well. So, you know, that's like a decent pack. You know, a lot of cool commons and uncommons there. As far as keepers, you know, the force, the arts, the exploration, and the partisan are all must-haves for me. Of course, you know, we don't mind the Phyrexian missionary and the joint exploration. You know, as far as the kind of budget cards that we picked within the pack. Nothing too crazy. You know, it's good to be back, though. It's nice to crack a pack. I hope you enjoyed. Of course, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already done so. Check out some of my other content. Reminder that supporters, the YouTube, the Patreon, the Twitch, will gain early ad-free access to all of my content, deck list, stats, through the Discord. So jump in there. We'll get you added to the VIP chat so you don't miss out. And I can't wait to see you soon.